We missed you at family dinner.
Yeah, sorry.
So, how's everything been?
Great. It really is.
Have you been using that meditation app I sent you?
What? No.
But it's going great.
Yeah, I can be happy without being centered.
Okay.
What? Why can't it be going great?
Well, I don't know anyone who's doing great right now.
Maybe they're the ones with the problem. I honestly, sis, I think I might be living my best life. I mean, I'm doing yoga every day. I finally have time to write comedy again. I'm fucking flossing, and things couldn't be going better at work.
What work?
Camming.
You're still doing that?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
Well, for one thing, you said you're only going to be doing it for a few weeks, and it's been nearly 2 months.
Yeah, well, we thought lockdown was going to be 2 weeks, and now it's been 2 months. So,
I mean, isn't it? Well, don't you feel?
ashamed? Gross? No.
But you're attaching your face to sex work.
Actually, I'm not. I wear a mask. And at first, I thought that wasn't going to work in my favor, but actually, there's a surprising number of guys and a few women that seem to be really into it. Like, weirdly so. And I don't know. I honestly kind of wish they were just there for good old-fashioned, wholesome masturbation, but, everyone deserves love. I don't know what it is, if it's like leftover Nacho Libre kinks or something, but, Mexican wrestling enthusiasts deserve love, and they have found a way to spend their stimulus check.
Well, if it's money you need, I can send you something. I can do
Brooke,
that.
you're not hearing me. Like, I'm doing really well. I mean, not like bartending well, but between unemployment and camming, like, I'm paying my bills. I get to perform every day. And did I mention I'm flossing?
And it's fulfilling.
What does that have to do with it? I don't really need to be fulfilled right now. I just kind of need to make things meet, make ends happen or whatever until things go back to normal.
Things are not going back to normal, Lizzie. Did you read that Brene Brown piece I sent you?
Okay, like not normal, but whatever the new normal is.
That's going to include masked sex work.
I'm making things work. And then beyond that, I'm finally able to like write, and I'm finally able to put together Instagrams, open mics, kind of. I don't know. And I learned chandelier on the piano. Did I tell you that? And like Sia's been wearing a mask this whole time and no one's giving her shit about it.
Yeah, so does Batman. You're not a pop star and you're not a superhero. I just don't think you're being realistic about this.
And what about you?
What about me?
You're still going over to mom's for family dinner.
So?
So that's not exactly social distancing.
It's mom.
Yeah, the virus doesn't give a shit about genetics. Mom's age alone puts her at risk. You're just like, you're making deals with yourself. Like, it's okay because it's family, or like, it's okay to go to the park, You're not being realistic about it. Like, you're the one not taking it seriously.
I am too. I stopped going to the gym, to bars.
Yeah, because they closed.
Well, I moved my work to home right from the get-go.
So did I. I think you're making deals, like loopholes.
Well, so are you. I'm only going to try this for a couple of weeks. Now you're talking about it like it's your job.
It is my job right now. It's not work that you approve of, so you don't think of it as real work.
Look, I'm helping people.
So am I.
Are you? Look, I have to go. I have a client. We'll talk later. Love you. Hi. It's nice to meet you face to face.
Hi. Yeah, you too.
So I know you added a few things on your online intake, but fill me in a little more on what's going on for you right now. Like, what brought you in today?
Well, I guess I've just been feeling a little confused, maybe.
Confused. How so?
Like, like I think I might be broken, like incompatible with other human beings romantically or sexually, whatever.
Well, those are two very different things.
I meant either or both.
Well, do you typically date men, women?
Women only.
Have you ever felt that exploring sexual relationships with men would be appealing?
No, that's not why I'm straight. Not that that's like fashionable right now.
Doesn't have to be.
Right. So that's the confusion. I know I like girls, like women. I know I like having sex with them. Have before. I've dated, but like it always feels like one of two things always happens. Like either things start out fine, but then we get to this point where it's like you ever see on like Conan when he doesn't click with the guest, and so he's sort of like grasping, trying to make it work because he can't just cut to commercial like that. And I try and express that to my friends, and they're like, "Yeah, but at least you're getting your dick wet."
Please speak freely.
Uh, at least you're having sex. But I need more than that.
So you said one of two things happens. What's the other?
That we do have a connection, and it's going really great. I feel like I can finally stop changing my emergency contact information. Course set, cue sunset. We laugh a lot, and we can talk about anything, even though she has really obscure taste in music. But like, we get each other. And then she disappears.
Disappears?
Not like physically like a magician or anything, but like, I don't know, I reveal something about myself and she bails.
Can you tell me about the last time this happened?
Sure. I was seeing someone, well, not really seeing, we weren't dating. Do you know what camming is?
Actually, I do.
Hi.
What's with the costume?
Oh, it's the art of striptease.
Take it off.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Don't spoil your appetite.
Yeah, well, I don't want to wait all day.
Okay. Plainly not a patron of the arts.
No, not that. The mask.
Oh, sorry, that stays.
How much?
What?
You don't want to show your face? How much to see it?
Oh, well, as you can see, it's not on the menu.
Everything's on the menu for the right price.
Not if the restaurant doesn't have the ingredients. Like you can't order bouillabaisse at a pizza joint.
You're cute. I want to see how cute. How much? 500?
No, sorry.
1,000?
Are you serious?
Getting warmer, huh? $1,000 to see your face. I bet nobody's ever offered you that before.
Oh, well, I don't know. What is that in pesos?
Quit the bullshit. Mask off. $2,000. I know you have a price. I just have to find it. And whatever it is, I can afford it. 3.
Oh, fuck.
And I was trying really hard to not be the guy who falls in love with a stripper, honestly. But like, she didn't even strip. We had our clothes on the whole time. It was basically Zoom dating. And I really hate hippies for ruining this word, but we resonated. I was into her, romantically, sexually, either, both. Didn't matter. I just liked being around her. Not that we were around each other, but that's the thing. As soon as it became apparent that we could be around each other, she up and left. So like, that's the confusion. Was I just projecting something that I wanted to believe was there? or was it actually there? And if it was, what did I do to scare her away?
I understand why you're feeling confused. Have you ever considered that maybe her leaving has more to do with her than you?
Uh, I guess.
In my opinion, it sounds like you are able to develop intimate connections and your physical arousal is linked to emotional intimacy. And that's actually a healthy thing, despite what your friends might say. And ironically, when people are grieving, it can actually be harder to access our more vulnerable emotional states.
You think she's grieving?
She may be, and maybe you are.
I don't think I'm grieving. I mean, nobody I know has died. I mean, thousands of people are dying.
Yes, and it's tragic, but no, I mean, your whole life has taken a total shift, and all of ours have. Grief isn't specifically about death. We're all going through something right now.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Things are going great for me right now.
They are.
I mean, I read about how this crisis is affecting other people, like losing their jobs and things, but like I still have my job. I'm lucky. You know, half my company got laid off, but I didn't. I mean, yeah, now I have to make up the work of like 3 other people, but it's not like I'm a doctor or somebody important. I sell, I manage the social media accounts of people who sell junk. And every piece of copy I write these days starts with "in these uncertain times," and maybe it's a nice little reminder, like in these uncertain times, we don't need to be selling sunglasses that are shaped like butterflies. You know, because it kind of feels like I'm on the Titanic shuffling deck chairs while if the ship is going down, but I'd rather be on the ship than in the water, right? And besides, it's not like the planet hasn't been death rattling for years now. I mean, the planet is frying. I read somewhere that we're not going to have chickens in like 60 years, like the climate won't sustain them. And I'm worried about having a hard time dating. Maybe I should be like one of those pandas in the zoo who's like, the whole species is going extinct anyway. Why fuck?
And that doesn't sound like going through something.
I'm a white guy in my 30s. How hard can life be?
Ross, consider your privilege checked. I hear that you want to be sensitive to other people's struggles, but you don't need to diminish your own circumstances or grief to do that. Everyone's problems are prorated.
What do I have to grieve about, though?
Do you know what anticipatory grief is?
Um,
Grief isn't always for someone or something that we've lost already. Sometimes we grieve for something we think we're about to lose. So our friends, our family, our freedom, our way of life. Yeah, those people who sell the butterfly sunglasses are right. These are uncertain times. We don't know what's going to happen, and it could get much worse. And that's scary. That fear can cause anxiety, depression, and exacerbate those feelings if they're already present. And maybe it will get worse, maybe it won't. Maybe things will change for the better. They've already changed a lot, but we've all experienced loss of some kind. Even if the people you love are all healthy and taken care of, things have changed. We've lost our old way of life, our routines, our habits, our dreams. They've all changed. And we're allowed to mourn that. I mean, we're all coping with dramatic change. And at this point, giving someone a hug feels like a radical act. It's an incredibly lonely time. Be patient with yourself and with others. I mean, and if it's any comfort, you're not being lonely alone.
it's not really.